Hey guys, I'm sitting in the Merrion Square on a fabulous day, and I just came out of the office and thought I'd have a little talk to you about really taking charge of your thoughts and taking charge of your life, and realizing that what you think is not necessarily true. It's only a thought. How thoughts in our mind come from past experiences, and how our mind is always looking back to see how we handled a situation before, what we did and what we said and how we felt, and then just creating those feelings again. Not necessarily what you want to feel at the time, or not necessarily what is appropriate in your present. And I suppose it's about recognizing how you don't have to believe you're thinking. Most people think because they thought something, it must be true. But really, a thought is nothing more than like a projector in a movie. Let's say when you go to watch a movie and you go inside and you sit down and you go in your own reality. Very quickly what happens is you come out of your own reality and you go into the reality of the movie, and you experience, if it's a happy movie, you experience it with laughter. If it's fear, you experience the fear. Then the movie ends, you come back into your own reality and you leave, and off you go. But somewhere in your mind, you know, right throughout that movie, that there's a projector up there on the screen, projecting a million different lights onto the screen. What most people don't know is that the thought is a projector, and it projects down this little movie, and we watch it and we tend to believe it, think it's true, when really it was nothing more than a thought. What I realised about thought is that it's kind of behind the curve. If your thinking is always looking back to see how you felt before, it can only be giving you feelings that you felt before, not feelings that you want now. If you begin to recognise that feelings are really just indicators of what you're thinking. It's a bit like the indicator on a car. If the indicator on the car is flashing to the left, it's only telling you that the car is going to the left. It won't bring the car around the corner. And a bit like feelings, if you feel an anxious feeling, it's only telling you you're having an anxious thought. It doesn't really matter what the thought is, because you know it's based in the past. And the feeling won't give you the feeling. It's the thought that gives you the feeling. And the more you become aware of that, the more power it gives you. That you don't have to believe you're thinking. And really today, if you can be aware of those feelings and not necessarily try to get rid of the feelings, that's really shooting the messenger. Just acknowledge them. They're telling you that your thought has gone off into the past. And what you do is you come back to your present and you look at what's happening now. And right now I'm in a really beautiful part of Dublin, and the sun is shining and all the sounds of the city are around, and for that I can be thankful. Talk soon.